Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Hannah here, and I wanted to talk to you about something super serious, something deeper, something that I've been going through, that I've been working through. So yeah, let's just get into it. As you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be talking about my weight loss journey, my lifestyle changes, what I've been going through recently, and I hope this helps anybody out there. Even if it helps one person, I love that. So let's get started. It is a topic that is hard for me to talk about. I never like talking about my weight. I still don't like talking about it, but I'm going to be raw with you guys. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. And that's what I want. So let's get into it. So in December and November of 2021, since we're in 2022, this was a couple months ago, last year, 6, 7, 8 months ago. So I weighed 162 pounds. I'm only 5'2", so that's pretty much a lot of weight, I think, for my frame and for my body. And I was unhappy with my weight, and I honestly didn't even realize how heavy I had gotten until I saw a photo, like a Christmas photo of me, and I was like, oh my god, I have gotten chubbier or thicker or whatever you want to call it. And it also had to do with my ex former employer that I worked at. There was a rumor about me that I was pregnant, and I was all, that's a strange rumor. And there was also individuals who had said that I could be pregnant. I've gotten bigger, I've gotten heavier, and so that's not true. I wasn't pregnant. I was just chubby. I was just a little thick. And those words cut me deep, and they were hurtful. And I do remember like coming home and like crying about it, because I was like, who says something like that? And who comments on someone's weight like that? And like I said, that hit me hard. And I think people don't realize the weight of their words. People don't realize what you say can affect others. And I think we should be kinder and more gentler. I don't know if that's a word, gentle. Just be kinder and not so harsh, because you never know what someone is going through. And at this point, I was really struggling with my weight. It had been 2 to 3 years that I've been struggling with my weight. And I would work out for 2 weeks and I would stop. And then I'd work out again for 2 weeks. It's always like this 2-week period. I do super, super well. But then after that, my 3rd week is really hard for me to stay consistent. It's hard for me to, just be committed. And so, yeah, that was not fun. I even told my I even told my fiance about it. And he was like, if you're unhappy or if you want to change something, you have the power to change it. And I was like, you know what? You're so right. You are in control of, your body and what you want to do with it. And I was just like, okay, I want to change. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I want to change. And how am I going to get there? So, anyways, I no longer work at that place anymore. I had left in February of this year. And I do think it was the stress of the work. It was stressful for me. I lived a very sedentary lifestyle. What I mean by that, I worked, my 9 to 5 job at a desk all those hours, or in the car driving around, just sitting down, and of course just consuming all the worst things. So I was eating fast food all the time. And then when I got to the office, I was like, oh, I need a soda, I need a Coke. You know, I have 3 more hours left of work. Let me pop a Dr. Pepper, my favorite soda, by the way. Let me pop a Dr. Pepper, let me get energized, and let me crush the rest of this work day. So I was probably drinking about 3 sodas a day, maybe even more. I don't know. It was bad. It was unhealthy. So working, 9 to 5 at a desk, sitting down, and then I'd come home and I would, what do you want to do when you get home? I was unmotivated. I would watch Netflix, I'd watch TV, I would munch on food, and I would just be sitting again for the rest of the day until it's nighttime, until shower and you start your day all over. So I was doing this for such a long time, and I mean, you are exhausted at the end of the workday. At least for me, I didn't want to work out. I didn't have the energy, or I didn't have the motivation to work out. Yeah, I just didn't. I was unmotivated, to be honest. And so, like I said, in this past Christmas time, I noticed that I had gotten really chubby, especially in a photo. I feel like in a photo, you can be like, whoa, I did not know I look like this. And I knew I was getting like chubbier and thicker and things like that. But I guess I didn't realize the capacity that it had gotten to. And I was, just clearly unhappy. So I left that job. It was stressful for me. It was a very sedentary lifestyle. And I feel like leaving that job was probably the best thing for me ever, to leave that position. And I feel like what contributed to me losing, so I haven't told you, I weigh now 145 pounds. So from 162 to 145, I don't know, that's almost 20 pounds, but I think it's around 17 pounds. So I've actually lost quite a bit of weight. And this is from like March. It is now July. I think I weighed myself probably in June. I weighed myself June 16th, 17th, 18th, around there, and I was 145. And then today is July 20th. So I've been keeping up with it, and it's not like a huge secret. I don't think there's in all, this is what you have to do to lose weight for everybody. I think that it's very different for different individuals. We all have different bodies, metabolisms, genetic makeup, and all of that. So for me, I just left that job and I started a huge project, a really big project, and I will also talk about that in future videos. But it's such a huge project that it was physically demanding, very physically demanding. I was outdoors pretty much all day long, from like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. to midnight. It just depends. Me and my fiance have been working on this really big project together, and I started that, right after I left my former employer. And basically February 28th is when I started on this huge project that is physically demanding. It's a lot of lifting, heavy lifting. The conditions out in Texas are super hot. It's extremely hot here. So you can imagine how much I was sweating every single day. It was a ton. And we didn't take any days off. So from, February 28th all the way until April 16th, 17th, around there, we did not stop. We worked every single day. We didn't take a day off. We didn't take any weekends off. We were working, and then finally had a day off. But it was, the weather conditions out here, it's super hot. You're literally soaking through your clothes. You're taking your breaks. You're drinking your water. You're drinking your Gatorade. You're trying to stay hydrated. I don't think my eating habits had changed too much at that point, but it was just, a physically demanding job. And thank God. And now my life has changed so much since, my sedentary lifestyle of just sitting all the time. I'm up, I'm moving so much more. And I just feel like you just moving your body whether you're hitting your 10,000 steps a day or you're doing more than that. Just, living a more active lifestyle. So not only did I leave a job that was like very sedentary, sitting at my desk all day, to being physically active all day long. And then it wouldn't be till recently, I would say I'm in my 4th week now, that I have been working out, what would you say, consistently. I'm already at 4 weeks, so it's almost a month. Not really there yet, but I've just been consistently moving my body. And I would say it's only been about 4 weeks since I started working out. And I'm just working out, how do you say this? I'm working out just anywhere from, I would say, 3 to 4, maybe 5 times a week. And I would say I'm just working out 3 to 4 times a week. And I'm just using my body. I'm using, the equipment I have here at my house. I have a treadmill, I have dumbbells, I have a kettlebell, I have a barbell, I have, plates, but I'm not really heavy lifting yet, so I'm not really using those plates just yet. I'm walking a lot, and I just finished a vacation trip recently, which I'll also be uploading soon. And that was like a vacation, but I feel like it was a physical, active vacation. I was hiking anywhere from 5 miles a day and still, being active. But, we had gone to Utah. So I'm from Texas, and it was a road trip to New Mexico, to Arizona, to Utah, and then back. So we mostly stayed in Utah and Arizona, and we were hiking all the time. We were there for a week. And I was exhausted and I was so sore, but I'm so glad we did it. And it was so good for me and my fiance to get away, to experience the beautiful outdoors. Love Utah, love Arizona. And getting off topic here, sorry, but just got back, finally back, and now I'm getting into the groove, and I'm starting my routine again. But I just wanted to come on here and be honest with you guys, be raw with you guys, talk about my journey, talk about my weight loss, talk about my struggles. Speaking of struggles, I think my struggle and something that I struggle with is eating. I'm not a healthy eater, never have been, which is terrible for your life and if you want to live a long, healthy life. For me, it's going to be my eating habits for sure. That's probably my biggest obstacle that I have to overcome. And it's going to be drinking a lot of water. So I don't feel like I'm doing these massive workouts and I'm working out so intense. I think it's just me being consistently moving my body and making better choices for myself and the things that I consume and put in my body. So basically, one, I'm definitely making sure I'm moving my body every single day, whether that's, working my new job now, whether that is meeting 10,000 steps. I'm going to be consuming a lot more water because I hardly drink water, and then just making those better lifestyle eating choices. So the 3 things that I am working on and I will be uploading for you guys. I don't know if I'm going to do my workouts. I think I'll just be checking in. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's something you guys want to see or if you guys want to watch. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and tell you, what I've been working on, what I struggled with. And I struggled with being heavier. My 150, I was 158, 162, always around that area for the past 3 years. So it's been a struggle for me to kind of lose that weight. And when I did weigh myself, I didn't even think there was going to be much of a difference, but there was. And I feel like seeing that number motivated me a lot more. Now I'm extremely motivated to lose even more weight and to just become stronger and become healthier and be a better version of myself. So it's all about, for me, a sustainable lifestyle. So I don't know what that's going to look like yet. I'm going to find out. But I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys, and maybe you guys or maybe one of you is struggling out there, I would say just start. Doesn't matter if it's Monday or Sunday or Saturday or whatever day it is, whatever time it is, just start somewhere. Start somewhere small. I started off so small where it was just me walking a mile every day or walking 2 miles. I think walking is so underrated. I love walking. I love going to a park with the nature and the trees and the birds, and even at this park I see deer. I just love that, and it kind of helps me tune everything out. And just, sometimes I go with my mom and we go walking, or my sister, and we just go walking and we get to talk and we get to chat, but we're moving our body. So you don't have to go so intense, especially if you haven't started or you never worked out or you're starting again. Your body's not able to meet those demands that you used to be able to do. So yeah, I remember one point when I was in college, yeah, I could lift pretty good. I was strong. I'm not there yet. And so I think it's going to take patience, being consistent, and just sticking it out and making these small lifestyle choices and, just being a better version of myself. So I just want to come on here and talk to you guys about my journey and my weight loss journey. And, I'm, doing well as far as the weight loss journey, but I'm nowhere near where I want to be. But I am heading in the right direction. And if you guys are interested in the weight loss journey or what I'm doing, I will be uploading, I think weekly or every 2 weeks, bi-weekly, so that you can see my struggles, you can see what I'm doing well, what I'm doing bad at. And honestly, you guys are going to keep me accountable, and that's what I need. So anyways, thanks guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can see when I upload next. Thanks guys.